Simo Valakari pēc Audas zaudējuma 0-1 pret Riga. Treneri, jūs komentārs?
First of all, I have to say, for our players, for our club, I'm very proud what we showed today on the field. We showed other side of our play as well. Of course, we always want to play with the ball. We want to control the game with the ball. Today it was not possible as much as we wanted, but we showed this amazing defending performance, and we showed the character, we showed the tactical discipline. Of course, you need a little bit luck, to play against the top team, but then in the end it comes, these kind of key moments. We had our chances to score a goal, make it even more difficult for them, but we did not, and that's why we came out now with nothing, only the pride what we showed on the field.
Tulkojums, tātad treneris ir lepns par laukumā parādīto. Protams, ka Auda vienmēr vēlas spēlēt ar bumbu, dominēt, veidot uzbrukumus. Šodien tas nebija iespējams, tā kā Auda to vēlētos, bet te pašā laikā Auda parādīja fantastisku aizsardzību, fantastisku arī disciplīnu aizsardzībā un taktiku un raksturu, un tas ļāva cīnīties par punktiem līdz pašām beigām. Protams, ka šādās spēlēs par tādām top komandām kā Riga ir nepieciešama arī veiksme. Auda arī sagaidīja savu vārtu gūšanas iespēju pašās beigās, savu momentu nerealizēja, pēc tam ieleida un beigās paliek bez nekā ar 0 punktiem. Taču nevar gluži teikt, ka bez nekā, jo ir lepnums par parādīto sniegumu, un treneris ir uzsver, ka ir lepns par komandu. Coach, first of all, about this squad selection, we know about disqualifications, about the players who are Riga players, but from these who you have, also we saw some on the bench, good leaders, good players. What was the tactics of squad selection?
As I said it, why I'm so proud, what our players did today on the field, because it was difficult circumstances. We have played a long time, very good. We have played long time with the set formation, maybe with the same players, but of course because of these suspensions, and then as always, a lot of flu going around in a club as well, in our team. So some players, they were not maybe able to train, every day during the week. And then, as always, I think like Issa, it was very late fitness test with Issa, with his Achilles, we tried to push him play, but then it was too much to try to take, this game, Same with Clemens, he is playing with a broken hand or something, and he got little twist or something, during the week, so he could not come and play, because we knew it will be a big fight, and you need to use your hands, and that's basically it was, the reason for the selections. And as I said, it was not easy. We needed to change a little bit the formation, go again with 3 center backs, a little bit hybrid wing backs there, two strikers there, 3 midfielders. And as I said it, I'm very happy how we defended. I'm very happy what we showed there. I'm happy we had our moments, but of course I know my players, they are disappointed as well that we could not hold the ball more and give us, maybe little bit more, break, or the pressure would have not come that big, if we could have held a little bit more with the ball. But I've said it many times. I've said it long time. As I said it, we are playing very well. Now we have a strong squad. As you said it, we had a strong players, on the bench. We can change from the bench now. The tactical things we can change. Different energy from the bench. We have some players now coming back from the injury, so it does look good, for the rest of the season.
You already said about Isaios, about Clemente. I would like to ask also about goalkeeper selection, because there were some very good episodes for Alexandros, good save in the first half, but this last goal, while you lost, probably also not the perfect performance in this episode from Alexandros.
Yeah, and what Nick did today in a goal, he was very good. He was strong in the crosses. He made a couple of saves. He communicated very well with the defensive line, and I have to say, Nick has been training very well. He has been very, very good in the training, you know, long time. He played this one match, you know, a couple of months ago against the Supernova, and now it was a moment, you know, to try Nick on a goal, because as I said it, Robbie as well, you know, carries a couple of, you know, little knock, you know, on the feet, and we knew that this will be, you know, the ultimate test, you know, how Nick can handle, you know, when thinking about the future. And I think what he showed today, you know, he's capable to play Virsliga, no problem.
You said about deep squad, but I would like to ask about attackers. Ramirez, when he's not available, do you have really good striker? We see that today was 5-3-2, and Atakwe played with Mane, but they have just one goal each, and I also don't see any other attacker.
Yeah, you are right, and I think before we got Ramirez, you know, to play for us, Male was injured, so we were playing basically half a season without a striker. Now at least we have Rami when he comes back, you know, from the suspension. We have Male, who is now, you know, getting close to the fully fit. So actually, I'm very, very happy with our striker situation to come from 0 to come, you know, 2 strikers. So we are good.
And today it was the first game for Požen, probably this is his surname, yeah. But I would like to ask first of all about his performance, and secondly, don't you have overproduction of wingbacks? Because you have Bretschneider, you have Novikos, you have Rezendi, this Požen, then Karklinch, Diawara, so 6 or 7 wingbacks.
Yeah, but I'm not counting that way, you know. For me, Rafa is a midfielder who needed to play, you know, some games, you know, as a fullback, because we wanted a different there. Will, I agree, he came in, you know, he did a good performance. He has been now with us over a month. He has been training hard to get his fitness up, knowing our way of playing, things like that. And yeah, sometimes, you know, comes, you know, moments that maybe some position you have more, you know, more players. But that's how I like it. We have a good competition, you know, in a team, and it's like that. And for me, Diawara, he's a centre back. He's not a wing back or, you know, the left back. So he's more centre back, and we don't have that. We have good centre back. So the competition is tough.
And about these last 5 rounds, is it important for you to be in 3rd position after tournament ends, or the main target is to get in Eurocups, and it doesn't matter, it's 3rd or 4th place, but the main target is to overcome Liepāja or Valmiera?
I think, you know, if you ask, you know, the Valmiera or Liepāja, and you ask us, we all want to be 3rd. So take that 3rd position, and with that 3rd position, of course, you get the European place, but I think all of us, we compete now this third place, and it's a, yeah, for me it's a big difference to be 3rd than 4th. Yeah, both will get, you know, the European place, but now we compete as much as we can for this 3rd place, and that's why it's a beautiful time this now, and as always we take one game at a time. Now we go next game, RFS away, not a difficult test for us, a little bit different team than Riga, you know, different characteristics how they play, maybe sometimes more difficult to play against them than to play against Riga, and we take game by game and see where it takes us.
And what is happening with Ilja Korotkos? Of course, he didn't play also not that much last year when you even weren't in Latvia, but we had hopes that after returning to Auda he will play, but he just being substitute.
Yeah, and I have to say it has not been easy for Ilja, and he came to Auda, he played the European game, he played one Virsliga game, but at the same time it has happened our centre backs Mikulic and Isaev, they have been playing very strong, and Ivo has been there, so they have played very high standard. It's not easy to get there, but actually I had a very good talk with Ilja, you know, during the week, and you know, he understands the situation. He's a very clever and good-headed guy. He understands the situation, and he said the only thing what he can do, he tries to push every day in a training. He tries to show me that, you know, he can go there, and the thing is, if we need him, he is ready, and he can play very well for us.
And my last question, I cannot not to ask about these scenarios with Riga. It's almost every time the same. It's for a long time 0-0. Okay, in the cup game it was another, but in Virsliga it's always the same. Also, before you last year, if you know, also the same every time. It's 0-0 after 60, 70 or 80 minutes, and then Riga wins. And of course, people are watching this and can't understand how it's possible that every time it's the same.
Almost the same. Actually, first time I don't understand, your question. What you mean that, For me, it's a very logical result that, like today we were able to hold the pressure. We were able to hold it. We had our own chances. But then, because what the Riga has, they have quality players and they can change 5 players there and bring even more quality from the bench. That's why it takes maybe long times to break some teams, not just Auda, a lot of teams. So but if you look our players in a locker room, very disappointed players because they put their heart and soul there and they are very, very disappointed. We were getting again this close, and this is our job. We need to improve this last moments, or even we're not been able to score against Riga, maybe these 2 seasons. So that's the one thing, it's hard to win the game if you can't score. But it's a logic of football that in the end, stronger teams more times than not, they will, they can push for the win.
And what happened with Alexis Savelos, because he did not finish today's match? I saw that he had a small injury. Maybe something about him.
Yeah, I think what happened. It was very strong tackle against him. It was for me borderline. Could have been even more than yellow, and that's why he got the big knock on his ankle. Let's hope the best that he will be okay. We get the more information tomorrow, Monday, and then we see where we are with him. Thank you.
Treneri, jūs komentārs.
Thank you very much. No, we are of course very happy. It was 5th game in this season against Auda, and we won all 5. And so I think we had many chances, and at the end we are now just very happy. We have 5 games in front of us and this cup final. So we should focus on that, and I'm also a little proud today because it was, I don't know which game in last second where we score goal, and fantastic mentality from my players. And I told them after the game they need today to go a little to Riga, to the city to enjoy, because I gave them tomorrow day off. After this kind of energy level, they need now a little to get distance. I'm happy about this result, about our game style, attitude, and we continue our way. Thank you.
Jā, pirmkārt, mēs esam ļoti laimīgi un esam uzvarējuši Audu visās 5 spēlēs šajā sezonā. Un, mums ir vēl 5 spēles čempionātā, un tieši tam mums šobrīd ir jākoncentrējās. Un es esmu ļoti lepns, jo šī bija jau ne pirmā spēle, kurā mēs izrāvām uzvaru pašās beigās. Tas liecina par mūsu raksturu, un teicu puišiem pēc spēles, ka šobrīd viņam ir jāatpūšās. Esmu sniedzis rītdienu brīvdienu, un pēc tam jau turpināsim darbu.
Football fans and people are wondering how it is possible that every time again, between Riga and Auda is the same scenario with late goals. Also last year when you were Auda coach, it was also the same. How it's possible this so similar games?
This is really unbelievable story, and but I'm very happy that one more time we won today, and but it was last season when I was in Auda. It was the same against LFS. It was last season same against Valmiera or Liepaja. So we took from all team points. I don't know how is in this part in this season. I think not the same. So I don't know. I'm just happy about my team. I don't care about others.
About squad selection, Douglas Aurelio was left on the bench. What was the idea behind this?
We had this in this trainings week. We had many problems. We had some virus in garderobe. Baba Musa with temperature, sick. Douglas Aurelio 3 days out. Tala even not in squad with temperature. I was sick. You see on my head, little some protection, you know. And we some players we bring in their shape with some help of medical staff. Their medical staff did 24 hours last 3-4 days. Great job. And one more time, thank you, Roland and new squad. And because it was not easy to bring today 11 players on pitch which play like this, but they're also substitution player. Fantastic today.
About these last 5 rounds, do you believe RFS could drop points, or you understand that most probably RFS will win everything and you need to just collect points, maybe 1 draw but not more?
Yes, I think RFS will win all 5 games. Next is against Auda, but at home in RFS, I don't know. Last game, I think it was clear story for RFS. So I'm not really believing. Other 4 games, with all respect, are Daugavpils, Supernova, Meta, and I don't know now. Sorry. It's with all respect, but RFS is very strong team. I saw them today against Liepaja. So we need to make our job, and RFS can do what they want. We have 5 games in front of us. We should win all 5, and we will be new champion in Latvia. And this is our biggest wish. These guys deserve this. I think now, game by game, they will become more confident, more calm, because I see this in daily business, how they grow up and which kind of team spirit they develop. One more time, we have still a young team. We have really still young team, and this team, if they become champion this season, I think Latvia can expect a lot, especially also in Europe League, because this glue which we create this season will help us to go to group stage next season. But we must make first step this season. That's very hard. To turn this after 2-3 years without title. This is very, 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 very hard.
And now question about Riga fixtures. Everyone is talking about the last round when Riga plays in Valmiera. You have lost already there once. How do you as a coach see these last 5 games? Do you see other also opponents who could be dangerous for your team?
Every single opponent is very dangerous for us. Especially next game against Tukums. We must, because we lost 2 games in this season. From 31 games, we lost 2, and 2 games before national team break. It was Jelgava and Valmiera before national team break. This is also a process which we need to learn, which we need to be careful. So we need to be focused 100% in this game, not book tickets for flying home and this and be luggage is waiting in your apartment. No, this time can't happen this. So we must. I gave them tomorrow day off to clean their head, to go to the city to take a beer. But after Tukums, we will continue our work. Tukums is just 1 game, which is very dangerous. After Daugavpils, we know on artificial grass after this national team break. They turned yesterday game from 1-2 or 4-2. This is they have new players in front, fast players from Africa. So we must be very, very careful after cup final. You know, we play in Daugavpils artificial grass. After here 4 days in our home on natural grass is cup final. So we must be very ready, very, very careful. We have many challenges in front of us. You cannot imagine how it's to be 6 months in front of this score and to defend, to fight every day, and you feel the face behind you. But to be honest, now I feel my team is strong enough to catch this title.
And speaking about international break, Antonis Chernomordis was absent today. He was disqualified, but about his health and injury? Maybe you can give an update.
He has rupture in hamstring, I think, this time. Sorry, I know he's a very important player for Latvian national team, but I think medical staff told me like 3-4 weeks. So I think he will not participate against Armenia and in Turkey.
Today, we can say after this match that you made a very good changes because at the second half when Dashkevich was on the pitch, Mankenda was on the pitch, Iberico was on the pitch, the Riga's FC game, in my opinion, was better because Andashkevich and Mankenda were very active on the side, and Iberico scored a goal who gave a win for your team.
Everything right. You said everything correct. Very good analysis. Compliment. Yes. No, it was for us. It's now we are in one situation. We lost 2 Latvian first 11 players. First of all, Cherno. Second, Jurko. There was like without doubt first 11 players. Now we create hierarchy without them. So, now you see how Dashkiewicz take responsibility, how he grow up, how he go in this role step by step. Kira come today inside. Matko Regja, he can't, today a little tired, but he gave also everything. So we need to have 3 Latvian players. You need to switch between the lines, substitution players. So, but you must keep this balance in the team, become better after changing, not become worse. And today my coaching staff gave these advices to change these kind of players in these kind of moments, and so thank you on my coaching staff because they are very, very strong, stay behind me and support me. Fantastic.
And about Edward Zashkevich, because in match against Liepaja, he came from the bench also and he scored a goal. The last time he won a prize for the best youngster in Virsliga, and after match against Liepaja, Arkadis asked you about Dashkevich also. He asked you, does Dashkevich will be play in the first squad Riga? Yeah, maybe. And today he came from the bench, and it was the second match when Dashkevich played very well.
Eduard Dashkevich is one fantastic guy. He has a lot of energy inside in his body, and I'm here now. I'm here now. Teacher which take him like as own son, and I know he need now to continue week by week, and it's easier to come inside because he never know when he come inside. So I surprise him with change, so he's ready. So if he know day before he will play tomorrow, during this night he's still overthinking and won't do everything perfect. But now I'm coach, I understand him, I understand his style of thinking, so I'm already creating his mind, and he will be a fantastic player in few weeks and months, also first 11 here in Latvia, because he's big talent and he has one supporter in me, not only coach, who will help him in this young career.
And last question from me about tactics after substitutions. Mankenda and Douglas Aurelio played as the wingbacks, but actually they didn't play in a line with central defenders even when opponents had the ball. So can we say that Riga played 2-4-4 at that moment?
Yes, we played like with 4 strikers. We just defend like with 2 or 8 strikers, sometimes midfielder. We put everything inside. Yes, I wanted to even change in first half after Muzinga first yellow card. I said I don't need left wing back. I even don't need Alex Ogunji. I need Mankenda right because they are park, they are bus in their 16 meters. They defend. To be honest, they had a lot of luck today. A lot of situations. We score posts. We had many situations, but this is football. I think it was a very good moment, good boost, energy boost for my team. I'm happy and thank you. I hope it was last questions because I told you before I'm a little sick. Thank you.